What is up, YouTube? How's it going, everybody? I hope y'all are having a good day. So we finished early today. We had one load to drop, and then we're off tomorrow because the weather's gonna be nasty, and me and my dad just didn't really feel like working. That, and somebody took all the rain gear out of my truck whenever I had it parked up at the yard. So yeah, hope whoever borrowed it really needed it. Anyway, what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be changing out the rear diff fluid on cocaine, and we're going to be changing out the vehicle speed sensor. I'm also going to locate the map sensor and the intake air temperature sensor because I'm having, I don't know, it's like I'm be driving down the road and the truck just starts bucking like crazy, and I'm running codes and it's just doing multiple misfires. So could be all these things, could be just one thing, I don't know, but we're going to do that right now, so stay tuned. All right, so a little bit of advice. If you're ever gonna do a diff change, make sure the cap to the fill will come off. Otherwise you'll drain your fluid and then you won't be able to refill it if you can't get that cap off. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Right there, that is my fill cap. I'm gonna take that out first, make sure that it comes off, and then we will plop open the diff cover, let it drain, and refill it. It looks like my pinion seal's not leaking, so that's a good sign. It's got some buildup, but everything looks good. None of my U-joints look messed up. So let's go ahead and pop that cap. Let's ¿Llegó quién? Yeah. ¿Cómo recibos?
Sí, recibos de los que hay tirados. Y dijo él, dice, ¿sabes qué anda haciendo? Le digo, no. Dice, anda levantando recibos, dice, para después mandar a alguien a robar.
Me digas.
Sí, dice, guáchate con los recibos que tiras de las tarjetas de crédito. Dice, porque eso es lo que anda haciendo este.
Easy peasy.
Y estos son los quemoncitos que les dan.
Yep, it's covered in metal flakes, so I'm kind of glad we're doing
Pero
this.
lo bueno es que ese tapón trae el...
Alright, we got that done. Easiest way to do it is get one of these little scraper thingies, stick it in here, hit it with a hammer, pop it right open, let it all drain out. That stuff is gross, and it smells so bad. So we're gonna finish taking this cover off, get the surface all cleaned up, clean everything inside, make sure we get all that flake and stuff. Hopefully I don't see anything bad, like, you know, pieces missing on the diff or anything like that, but yep, let's do that now. Sorry about the air compressor. My dad's trying to air up the backhoe tires. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. All of these look really good. Doesn't look like there's anything on there. Probably down here where all the crud sits. All that crud sits. But we're gonna put some towels in there to soak all that up. Try and get as much of this stuff out of here. Get it all cleaned up. You don't really want to use any brake clean on this. You don't want metal on metal contact. So we're just gonna clean it up as best we can with some paper towels, clean up the mating surface, clean up the cover, and then put it all back together and fill it back up. And that should be it. It's a pretty simple job, nothing difficult. Oh, we're also gonna replace the sensor, so we're gonna do that too. All right, this is RTV'd. I snugged them all down. I'm not tightening it all the way because the RTV is still wet. So I'm gonna give it about 15, 20 minutes and then I will tighten them all down. Once that is done, then I'll start filling the fluid back in, and we'll be done. We'll just have to change the sensor, which is somewhere over here. Where's that? There it is. So we'll have to change out that sensor. It is a new sensor from AutoZone. I just don't have a lot of confidence in it. I'm gonna take it out and replace it and see if that fixes our problems. Hopefully with the clean fluid and the new sensor, our speedometer will start to work normally and we will not have those issues anymore. All right, we are back. I just had to go inside and grab a snack. Okay, so there's our sensor. We're gonna take that sucker off and replace it with a Motorcraft one from the dealership. Actually, I'm gonna pull that one out and just kind of look at them side by side and see what the difference is. So I'm gonna do that now. Let's see if I can get a camera angle somewhere in there. All right. I think it's a 3/8. I think, and it is 3/8. We're gonna take that sucker off real quick. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's not too difficult to get to be honest. There's that. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Okay, you're gonna press this little tab down. You're gonna pull it out. Probably want to do this before you unbolt it. That thing's pretty boogered up. Yeah, okay. We're gonna pull this sucker out. So, just looking at the two, let's look at what we got. All right. If you look at them, honestly, let me zoom you out. They honestly look identical. This is the AutoZone one. This is the Motorcraft one. And I can't really spot any difference. There's nothing on the tip of this one. Nothing on the tip of that one. Weight wise, they feel about the same. So I don't know if this quality is better than this quality. Not like I can break it apart and really check them. Don't feel like wasting $50 something. So we're gonna put this one in, and then we can go ahead and start filling that diff back up after we tighten the bolts down, because it's been probably about 20-30 minutes. It's not gonna hurt nothing to let that thing set. Actually, I think you're supposed to let it set for an hour, so it's the longer we wait, the better it's gonna seal anyway, so it's not that big a deal. We're gonna go ahead and put this sucker in, and we are gonna try and clean the map sensor, the idle air temperature sensor, and then delete all the codes, clear it all out real good, and see how she does after that. Hopefully this fixes all our problems. I really hope so. I want this thing to run perfect. I know I'm asking for a lot because it's a 6.0, but I really do want it to run perfect. All right, let's do it. All right, that's all tightened down. The sensor's back in. I'm gonna give it another 30 minutes and let that silicone really set and dry, because it is cold outside, so it's probably gonna take a little longer to seal and dry up. So while we're waiting on that, we're gonna go ahead and do the idle air temperature sensor and map sensor and get that cleaned out and see how dirty those are. So let's do that now. Well guys, if you're wondering if you should check your air temperature sensor, yes, check it, because damn, that's bad. That is terrible. Look at all that buildup. Oh my God. Let's get this thing cleaned up. That's probably part of my problem because my map sensor honestly looks clean. We're still gonna pull that thing apart too and clean it. Oh, that is bad. All right, well, nothing to it but to do it. Let's get this cleaned up. All right, pretty much just need to refill the rear diff. The intake air temperature sensor has been cleaned. I cleaned out the map sensor just in case that was gonna give me some trouble. Everything's pretty much done. Now we just need to fill this sucker up, and I'll probably just let her sit for a little bit longer until I actually have to drive it. But that's pretty much it, guys. She's solid. Should be ready to go. We'll take her for a test drive after this and see how she does. So let's refill this thing. All right. I'll get this thing filled. Ooh, I almost cut my finger.
Ready to take sail, swept by current, swallowed by wave. Take heed, they'll say, no, no, no need to get out, just stay on a lovely holiday. Our love is easy lasting.
Yep, looks like we're full, guys. So it took about 3 quarts and a little bit of this one, but that is full. Yep, that is full. Full. Yep, good deal, guys. That is a good deal. We're gonna go ahead and seal it up right there because I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit leaning that way. So I think with that being right there, once I'm on actual level ground, it'll probably be perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and call that good right there. Get her all sealed up. Clean this off real good, make sure it's not leaking. All cleaned up. That is awesome, guys. That is awesome. What we're gonna do with what's left of these little ones is we're gonna try and put all of them in one. So, I mean, I guess excluding this, it did take 3 quarts. So, that is it. We're done. Let's take her for a drive. See how she does. All right, YouTube. The silicone's finally dry. So now we can take her for a test drive and see how she does. Clean the idle air control valve, or the idle air control valve. The idle air temperature sensor. We cleaned the map sensor. Put a new vehicle speed sensor, a new fluid in the rear differential. And now we're gonna see how she runs. I deleted all the codes that it had. Now I do have the EGR code because it's deleted, but let's take her for a drive and see how she does. Well, it's still doing the same thing, or the speedometer cuts out, and then the truck starts running like garbage again. Oh, my hair is crazy long. I'm getting a cylinder contribution balance on number 7. I wonder if my number 7 injector is going bad. I don't know. That's really the only thing that it's saying right now. I mean, I'm gonna have to drive it a little bit longer because I cleared the codes and see what it says, but I'm still getting that where I'm like getting on the gas and it's just like like it doesn't want to go all out. Like something's not. I wonder if it's the VGT solenoid. It looks brand new, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to just keep digging, keep driving it, and see what else happens. It could be the idle air control, or it could be my exhaust back pressure sensor, because that thing is reading bad. So I'm hoping when it gets here Wednesday and I swap it in, maybe that'll fix my problem. I don't know. Hopefully it does. I mean, I got the power. It feels good. It runs good. It's just whenever the speedometer starts acting up that it really starts to, it like won't build past 15 pounds of boost. So this is going to be it for today. This is all I got. I'm going to have to wait on parts to get here to really give you all an answer on what my issue is with the truck. So I'll see you guys next time. Later, YouTube. Stay safe out there. Drive safe out there. Be good. Later.